Hello and welcome to the Basic Bee podcast. I'm your host and favorite SEO strategist, Brittany Herzberg, and I have finally returned with another SEO for different astrology seasons episode. You've seen the shorter versions in carousel posts on Instagram, and if you haven't, I will link those below for you. I've got a 2-minute astrology crash course refresher for you. So there are 12 houses, 12 signs. We have 4 elements in the mix. We've got earth, wind, fire, and water. It's like the band, and then you add water. And then there's something known as the big 3. These are your sun, moon, and rising signs. And if you're curious, or if you need a reminder of this too, I'm a Taurus sun, a Sagittarius moon, and a Libra rising. But the big 3 really only come into play with your personal astrology chart. If you want to know more about that, I have resources and people that I love recommending. So DM me and I'll hook you up. For this episode, we're going to be talking more about like the themes in general. So in these episodes, I'm focusing on what season we're in according to astrology. Again, the main themes or topics at play. And most importantly, how you can maximize these moments as an entrepreneur with a focus on your SEO. So you'll get 1 to 3 tasks for each season, and you'll also hear about different ways you can get support with your SEO. Ready? For this episode, we are exploring the quote-unquote last set of astrology signs for the calendar year, if you will. That includes Libra, Scorpio, and Sagittarius. First up, Libra, which happens, again, like I mentioned, to be my rising sign. And your rising sign is pretty much how you present yourself to the world. Now listen, I've got a basic understanding of astrology. So take what I say with a grain of salt because I'm keeping it basic AF over here. Libra season this year, it runs September 22nd to October 21st. So we are already past this at the time that you're going to be hearing this. If you're not familiar with Libra, it rules the 7th house, it represents harmony, and it is symbolized by the scales. Libra is known for balance, relationships, and beauty. And themes you'll see during this season are one-to-one relationships, connections, fairness, collaboration, thoughtfulness. By leaning into those themes, you can make the most of this season as an entrepreneur. Here's a few ways that you can really focus your attention. Collaboration is the name of the game. Which collabs, like podcasts, blogs, anything else, can you now feature as blog posts on your website? Or who do you want to collaborate with next? So think about things you've already done and how can you maximize that with something like a blog post? Or what things do you want to have going and what kind of outreach can you start taking action on? You also really want to get real with yourself. Take off the masks, first and foremost with yourself. What offers or audiences have you kept speaking to or about that actually don't feel like an energetic match anymore? And by that, I mean, what is not lighting you up? What are you seeing on your calendar or seeing come in through an email and you're like, ugh, I have to do that thing. Really pay attention to that and take steps then to remove that so you don't still have those feelings. You want to also seek harmony in your own body. Professionally and personally speaking, how can you have your own back this season instead of leaning into people pleasing? We've got to stop turning ourselves into pretzels. And I'm saying this just as much to myself as I am to you. So what are some things that we can do to feel at home, to feel good, to regulate our nervous systems, to take care of ourselves? Again, like I said, both in professional and personal settings. All right. Now is your time for your Libra season website SEO tip. And that is a mouthful, and don't try to say it quickly. This season is your time to get connected with others and with yourself. So one thing you can do is optimize images. Libra loves some good aesthetics. But with SEO, we want to be cute and functional. You're going to want to listen to one of the latest podcast episodes I have all about image optimization and carve out time to optimize, I would say at least 5 images this month. This could be 5 images total on your website, or this could be 5 images for one page or one blog post. You get to choose, but do 5 images. This is such an underutilized SEO tip, but you've got to do this in a certain way, all starting with keywords that are perfect for you. We're not just coming up with keywords out of thin air. We're thinking about things, we're being strategic, we're doing keyword research, all the stuff you've heard me talk about. And then once you have those keywords, you can very easily optimize your headshot image titles, any Canva graphic image titles, and even your digital product thumbnail photos. It takes time to do this, but the payoff of getting found in a Google image search, for example, is huge. You also want to take time to build connections. Like I said, collaboration is the name of the game during Libra season. So what types of collaborations would you love to be a part of? Who would you love to collaborate with? And introverts, listen up. I am one of you. And if you just tuned out because I said collaborations and I mentioned other people, I need you to come back to me. Collaborations do not need to look like speaking live at an in-person conference. It doesn't even have to look like a guest interview on a podcast. It could look like being part of a bundle or doing an email swap. Do not sleep on this tip just because you're worried it's going to drain you for the next several weeks. I promise you have options here. Time for the best Libra season SEO support options. If you're looking to hand off the doing of SEO, the Done For You SEO service that I have on my website is a great option. This will keep you freed up to do what you do best, your work, while also feeling the support of having someone on your side to help you get found online. A scaled back version of this is the mini SEO audit. This will help you care for yourself, the most important one-to-one connection you've got. It'll also help you see how an SEO pro can support you. It's a very welcoming project and an easy to follow process. By focusing on your one-to-one relationships, you easily stay tapped into your most authentic self and the themes of connection, balance, and partnership. You are special and you have something really powerful to share. Confidence and connections will be built this season if you lean into those themes and the invitations here for you. Next, we have Scorpio. Scorpio season this year is running from October 22nd to November 21st. And if you're not familiar with Scorpio, it rules the 8th house, represents transformation, and is symbolized by the scorpion. That one is really easy because the representation is in the name. Scorpio is known for depth, healing, and growth. Themes during the season include power, mysticism, transformation, death and rebirth, emotionality. It's very easy to make the most of this as an entrepreneur because it invites you to go in. This is the perfect time to go deep. Scorpio is not okay with surface level. What do you really want? Not just with business, but with life. What does that look like? What does that feel like? Spend time reflecting on this. Not for anyone else, just for you. It's also a great time to connect with your intuition, especially if you've been ignoring it lately. It's time to change that. Once again, spending time with yourself on a walk, in meditation, journaling, it will reveal so much to you. When I was first starting to listen to my intuition all over again, because I feel like we all start with it and then we get disconnected from it, I started following those whisper soft nudges. I should turn right at this light? Okay. I know who will win the NCAA championship? Wow. All right. I should grab this apple and not that one? Sure. It's an act of rebuilding self-trust in the smallest of ways. And for so many of us, that bond has been broken. But this is a simple way to start rebuilding that connection. You also want to speak your truth. What is the thing you've been dying to say? I beg you, please say it. I know it's scary. Even me sharing all of the woo-woo spiritual kind of stuff and even my more opinionated hot takes recently has felt intimidating. But now that I'm on the other side of it, I can tell you it's so worth it. Do it, then find all of the evidence for how it's been a really good thing, and that will keep you going. For your Scorpio season website SEO tip, this season is your time to revisit and reinvent yourself and your business. It requires you to dig deep and really own your vision for your life and your business. This one step I'm going to mention will touch everything. So a great place to start is with those big 3 questions that I tell you about almost every episode. Who do you truly want to work with? What do you actually want to be doing? And what do you want to get found for, like right now? Answer those questions. Really, truly sit with them. Take 10 to 15 minutes, maybe longer if you need it, but at least 15 minutes. And use those answers to find the perfect keywords for you, to help you make more strategic business investments, to really make the most of your days, just as a human. The questions are super confronting. It happens with nearly everyone I work with, and myself included. But if you can be brave and get really super honest, you'll reap the rewards of that probably faster than you even thought possible. I shared about how this unfolded for me and even for some of my clients in the Energetics of SEO episode. So I'll make sure that that's linked below for you. And now for your Scorpio season SEO support options. The next round of SEO and Grow kicked off during Scorpio season. As you know, it's the place to be to understand, create, and implement your SEO strategy. It's a safe place to get super honest with yourself about what you really want to create and call in with your business. When you hear this, we'll be well into phase 2 of the program, so you're going to want to get your name on the wait list and reach out if you have any questions about the current or future rounds. And if you just can't wait, the second best option is to book an SEO strategy session. In this 1-hour call, we're able to get to the heart of what's going on, take a look at your current website SEO situation, and create an easy-to-follow, impactful game plan. By going inward and getting really honest about who and how you want to be in this next season of your life, you'll easily be able to make the most of the themes of healing, growth, and transformation. People are craving authenticity and realness more than I've ever seen. You deserve to give yourself that most of all, but it will have a ripple effect of bringing in those most aligned people to you. Last up, we have Sagittarius. Sagittarius is my moon sign, and that has a lot to do with my emotional landscape, if you will. Sagittarius season is running November 22nd through December 21st. And if you're not familiar with Sagittarius, it rules the 9th house, represents exploration, and is symbolized by a centaur with a bow and arrow. Sagittarius is known for travel, adventure, and guidance. Themes you'll notice during this season are optimism, adventure, progress, teaching, spirituality, and possibility. You can make the most of this easily as an entrepreneur. It's the perfect time to go on an adventure. It could be a physical one or a mental one. Is there somewhere you'd like to travel? A book you've been wanting to read? I always find it really funny that Sagittarius season overlaps with holiday things. So just a little bit of a note there. It's also a great time to expand your knowledge. Opening your mind is so very Sagittarius. Do you want to go deep on something you're familiar with? Or is it time to branch out to something new? You also can seek guidance during this time. Deepening your knowledge is often more easeful with a trusty guide by your side. What's something you could use support with? Is there anyone that you've been really wanting to work with? Maybe at least jot that down, if not reach out to the person. And now for your Sagittarius season website SEO tip. 'Tis the season of education and guidance. First up, share your knowledge. This is the perfect season in which to start or restart your blog. If you haven't been, it's time to share your wisdom. And a blog is the perfect medium. Another great medium is a podcast, just saying. If you're new to blogging or you're ready to pick it up again, either way, I want you to jot down 3 new ideas that you could blog about and actually take action on it. A great starting point is to reflect on questions you're being asked quite a lot. So go to your DMs, go to your email, go to voice notes, think about recent discovery calls. What do people want to know? What are they asking you to do? What are they asking you if something is possible? What do you wish people knew? Write those ideas down and get to blogging. You could either publish all 3 blogs at once or drip them out once a month. So that means that you could do something this month and the next month and the following month. It's best to at least have 1 blog post published each month at the very least, but you can always share more. Another thing you could do is start your SEO journey. If there ever was a time to link up with a guide and get serious about SEO, it's right now. And as always, in my world, you've got options. Everything from do-it-yourself to done with you to done for you is available. So choose your starting point, whether it's a course, a call, or a service, and go. I want to remind you that everyone can do SEO. It's a learned skill. Anyone who makes you think otherwise is probably not the best to be around. It comes down to having a proven process to follow, like my 3-part SEO and Grow method, and a guide who speaks your language, who makes this topic understandable and walks alongside you as you're learning and implementing. Okay, time for your best Sagittarius season SEO support options. Again, your done with you option is going to be SEO and Grow. And we're well into phase 2 for this current round. The next round starts in March. There's a waitlist you can sign up for, or you could go ahead and secure your spot for that next round in March. There are even extended payment plans available. You can reach out with any questions that you have. You can do that on Instagram. You can also do that on my website. And for zero doing or learning, the Done For You website SEO service is going to be the perfect option. It's currently $2,500, but the price will be increasing in 2026. Same goes for SEO and Grow. The price is going to be going up. You can lock in this rate, even if it's a 2026 project. The best thing to do, and this goes for SEO and Grow or the Done For You website SEO service, go to my contact page, fill out the inquiry form, and we'll book a time to chat, and then we can figure out next steps from there. By seeking guidance and sharing your wisdom, you'll easily be able to tap into the themes of possibility, travel, and teaching. Share what you know in a long-lasting format like blogs, and lean on others when you're expanding your horizons. People are searching for you right now, and SEO makes sure you show up in their search results while you're sleeping or out to coffee with a friend or spending time with family or even traveling to some place that you don't get Wi-Fi signal. Thanks for joining me for this episode of the SEO Meets Astrology series. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'd love to hear if you did or didn't enjoy it, that is. Also, I would love to know if I covered your sun, moon, or rising sign in this episode. Find me on Instagram. I'm at Brittany_Herzberg, or send a text using the link below in your podcast player, or leave a comment if you happen to be listening to this on the blog post. Until next time, I'm cheering you on your SEO journey. You've heard me talk about it, but how exactly does social proof support SEO? Well, your clients are kind of freaking brilliant because when they share what it's like to work with you or what they were able to achieve or accomplish with your help, they use words that other people are searching for. For real, they'll say things like, I walk away with practical tips to apply SEO to my own business, or all online business owners need to know about your SEO course, or Brittany helps me understand SEO in a real and tangible way. You know what's coming next, right? I need your help to get the Basic Bee podcast reaching more of the right ear holes. When you follow, rate, review, and share the show, that helps me help more entrepreneurs discover and lean into the magic of SEO. As a little extra incentive to write a review, once a month, I'll be selecting one podcast reviewer to receive a free mini SEO audit. You'll help me get discovered, and I'll do the same for you. Check the description for more info.